Hi, my name is Ranuncle, and I'm both physically and mentally disabled. Most people will probably say my disabilities are severe because they affect every part of my life and cause me to live it completely differently from able people. Basically, I'm too disabled to attend school physically anymore, which is the biggest thing. I'm also sleepy all the time, and new places will often cause me to have panic attacks. My body always hurts, I'm always anxious, I get headaches really easily, I'm depressed, and the only reason I don't have constant meltdowns is because I spend all my time indoors in my house. So it's not the best life. In this video, I thought I'd answer some questions on the topic, or just questions in general, as a way to demystify the whole thing.
Hello. I know what agoraphobia is, but I'm wondering if you could describe the experience to me in some way. It'd be better to understand how it works more, especially for a character my friend has, as well as general curiosity since I don't see it represented very often, personally anyway. If you don't want to answer for whatever reason, then that's totally fine. Thanks for reading.
Yeah, sure. Even though agoraphobia is known as the fear of large open spaces, for a lot of us it just means that going outside is scary, and going to new places can cause panic attacks. I saw someone else describe it as being paranoid that someone's stalking you, but you're walking down a familiar path in broad daylight, and no one's following you. That's sort of how I feel. But it's also because of my many sensory issues and disabilities that going out is hard for me in general. As for new spaces, usually everything is so overwhelming that I become panicked for no good reason, because I'm usually with someone. When I was very young, I had one of my first panic attacks because I was outside in a dark airport and I was tired and all. Panic attacks sort of feel like when you're being attacked by an animal and all that adrenaline and fear for your mortality is pumping through you. This is because you are almost certain that if you don't leave the space immediately, something extra bad is going to happen to you or others. This might be a fear that you're dying, or that you're going to harm yourself or others, or that you're going to be trapped there for all eternity. The fear of that happening before you even go to wherever you're usually going to go instigates that panic.
Does speaking hurt or at least take some effort? I remember watching your prototype redesign, and the scratchiness of your voice caught my eye. I was actually kind of worried but didn't think it was my place to ask.
Usually I speak fine, but in front of the microphone it takes a lot of effort to get my words out. Though the scratchiness isn't because of the effort, it's just because I sometimes sound like that, even at my normal speaking volume. I know it's annoying for a ton of people, it's called vocal fry, you can look it up. But even if I did want to change it, I don't think I'd be able to yet, on account of everything. Honestly, there were a lot of comments about it on my prototype video. I don't think the sound of my voice has to do with any disabilities, it's just kind of unnaturally low and scratchy for someone like me. But if it was from a disability, I'd have to go with the autism. Autism for the win.
Have you been homeschooled as a younger child, or have you just went to school normally?
I went to school normally. My condition worsened gradually, so around the first 8 years of my life were average, but now I can barely attend online courses.
Do you have someone to talk to when you're not feeling well? Like a therapist of some sort?
I've had many therapists over the years. Unlike my physical disabilities, my mental ones were always there. But right now I usually just talk to my girlfriend.
Do you like bugs? Name me 5 of your favorite bugs. Also, how do you sleep? Is it hard for you to fall asleep? Do you have to awake in the middle of the night because of something? Wish you good sleep.
I do, in fact, like bugs. My favorite are the conehead termite, the robber fly, camel spiders, mantids, and the cellar spider. I sleep more than most people do. I often awake in the middle of the night too, and stay up for a few hours. I'm actually writing half of this now in the middle of the night.
What's your bed like? How comfy is it? How many pillows you got? I have like 5 lol. What are some things you love to do that make you feel better?
My bed's pretty comfy. It's comfy enough to not have debilitating back pain, so it's a big plus. I have 5 pillows too. While drawing is the primary thing, it takes my mind off of the pain and all, but also I like to write and make music and stuff. I also love to watch cartoons.
Do you like music? If so, what type of music? Hope you'll feel better from everything.
I do like music. I'm not good with genres, but I know I like it when the sounds are big. Like Nero's Day at Disneyland. The person who made that is actually called Lauren Bosefield. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I like her.
Do your conditions make it harder for you to find inspiration for your art? Where do you usually get inspiration? By the way, your art style is very cool.
They do. I really wish I could go outside and get inspired there, but it's very hard to. Instead, I find a lot of my inspiration from cartoons, or an urge to make something better than it already is. The latter is how I end up with my prototype redesign video. I'm also in my own head a lot, so I take inspiration from my dreams and nightmares and all that. This guy, for my world of Psychosium, was inspired by a dream I had of a giant yellow monster with black spots that sat outside my window. By the way, my dreams are a whole other thing I might make a video on too. I also take a lot from my old stories. To give another example, because it's fun, this character, Crasher, came from an old wooden mannequin character, and then I kept making slightly different mannequins until I ended up with the girl I have today. Anywho, that's all for this video. Thank you all for submitting questions. It was nice to talk about some of my life. And you have a good day. Thanks for watching.